everyone, it's Samantha again from Embracing the Divine Feminine, and today we will be talking about the third eye bowl and chakra. So the thing about the third eye is that, there's two sides to it. So we have wisdom, clairvoyance, of course we've heard that, the all-seeing eye. And so we can connect spiritually if we're clear in through our third eye. But now the other side of that, the imbalance of that, would be the overthinking, pushing yourself incessantly to just achieve. And if you don't reach your goals, to be disappointed in yourself. So once again, like I say, it's all about balance in any of these chakras. Remember, our chakras are spinning energy wheels within our body. Now, those are the main ones, and there are a ton of little ones, but these bowls help me reset them for you. So it's one of the easiest ways is to come into a sound bath and just rest and allow me to play bowls for you. And it's just a great meditation for you. So another thing I wanted to mention about some emotions that might get trapped within your body that may affect this area here. So I thought I would just look up pimples, okay? So because it's in that area, of course. But this is the Feelings Buried Alive Never Die. And the reason I like this book so much is because I have looked at this so many times based on things I had going on in my body, whether it was hip pain, shoulder pain, I had heel pain for a long time, and a lot of it was me just resisting things. Imagine that, like me resist things. But anyway, okay, so let's talk about pimples, okay? So this is what it's saying, the feelings that are being held inside, which are, unresolved frustrations, hidden anger surfacing, and dislike of self, okay? So this is another area that, see, our mind can get wild and we can really judge ourselves, and this comes out in a lot of ways within our body. Like I say, if somebody's not feeling very good about themselves and they have this self-hatred, they can end up with pimples, and that only makes it worse, right? Because then you're self-conscious and everything. So self-love is truly important. Connecting to, your higher self, meditations help, sound baths help, just to keep it balanced. One of the easiest ways to get out of, they call it a monkey brain or your spinning brain, is to just live in the moment. And I know it sounds simple, but it's really, it can be challenging at times, especially if we start getting that spinning brain. It's sometimes hard to get out of that and live right within the moment. But the best way to do that is to try to get out of your head, be fully in the moment, no matter what it is. If you're playing with your children, you're playing with your children. If you are at work, you're at work. Right? It's about just being present. So once again, I'm going to show you the sound, the chiming, and the singing of this bowl, and we'll see what you think. I would love to hear your comments below to see if you feel this within your body, okay? Sometimes I'll feel just kind of like a little release, and I always picture bubbles going out to the universe, kind of effervescent bubbles, because when our blocks are tight, they're kind of like this. And when we get sound in there, we start breaking it up, it just releases it like bubbles. I picture it going out, not necessarily running through my whole body. So anyway, let's take a couple deep breaths before we get going here. And we'll call ourselves back into our body. Okay, here we go. Big breath in. And out again. Big breath in. And one last one. Trying to expand through here, not up here, okay? And exhale. And I call myself fully into my body, September 12th, 2025. Okay, and I can feel the tingle in my toes, so I know I'm fully in my body. Now, what does that mean, being fully in our body, and why do we need to do that? Especially with the third eye chakra, because sometimes we can just get in our head, we could be spinning up there, and it brings us out of our body. It brings us up to our head, and what happens is our breathing slows down. We start going into the fight or flight response when we're in our head, especially if we have any anger or hurt or anything like that. So I think the easiest way is sound. So let's go ahead and listen to this. And like I said, I'd love to hear your comments. Here we go. Boy, this one's really singing for me today. So anyway, this one, I would love to see how it feels in your body, if you could tell. I use this bowl with my other bowls, my 7 chakra bowls, and other instruments to balance the entire body. But if someone has specific problems, it's not really a problem, but it's just something of getting stuck in your head too much, overthinking, worrying, things like this. You know, it's good to get some work going with your third eye. And so reach out if you ever have any concerns about getting balanced or a sound bath. I just had a sound bath on September 11th. It was really, or was it the 10th? Yeah, I think it was the 10th. September 10th. And it was just amazing. People felt like they were levitating. And the thing about sound is it just allows you to really relax, get profound rest within an hour. Actually, I had someone come to one of my sound baths and they had a Fitbit watch on, and they were able to get, go into REM, rest and sleep while they were there, as well as deep, profound sleep. So out of an hour, they were able to get around 25 minutes of deep rest and relaxation. And so it was nice to see the data on that. And, you know, what's interesting is I haven't really talked to that person since, but anyway, we'll get them back in here. But I would love to see you. If you have any questions for me, let me know. I'll leave my email below. My site is below as well. I do have sound clips that I put together, and I can also make custom sound clips if anybody is concerned about something that's going on in their body, or just to have a chat with me. I would love to have a chat with you about what's going on with you and how you feel about sound, if you've experienced it before, and if you would like to learn about it. Please reach out. Also, I do have a sound bath coming up for the equinox. That will be September 24th at 7 p.m. That's about bringing about balance and balancing the divine, you know, the feminine and the masculine, divine, feminine, feminine and masculine. And it's about just getting ready to rest for the winter and balancing yourself. So I hope to see you there, and I will see you again tomorrow. We will be talking about the crown chakra. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon.